Tire pressure monitoring systems can almost make you a little lazy and complacent when it comes to taking care of your tires. Most people assume, hey, if the light's off, everything's good. But it is still a great idea that monthly you do a manual inspection of your tires. Check the tire pressures and make sure that they're accurate with a good quality tire pressure gauge. Also, this is the time that you can also go ahead and take a look at your tires. Your TPMS system is not going to let you know if you have any damage to the sidewall or if you have an uneven tire pattern starting to kind of show up. So it's a good time to take a look at that. Do it once a month to ensure that your system is operating as designed.
In many parts of the country, the snow is about to fly. And in some places, tire chains are popular and often they are required. But will tire chains affect TPMS operation? It is possible that they can cause frequency interference, and it is possible that they can cause incorrect readings on indirect TPMS systems as well. The best advice? Check the owner's manual for the car you're working on. Many of them still include information about tire chains and sometimes a specific type of chain to use and specific locations that they are acceptable.
When it comes to tire pressure monitoring systems, some people may have forgotten to put a tire pressure gauge in their glove box when that light comes on and you need to check or fill your tires. But in today's day and age, a lot of newer vehicles will offer a select tire a fill system on your infotainment center. What this will do, in case you don't have your gauge, is you'll select that, and once you start filling your tires with the correct air pressure, it will update as in real time, and usually most vehicles will also give you an audible and a visual alert letting you know when you've reached the correct tire pressure. So no need to worry if you forgot your tire pressure gauge. Your car is smart enough now to help you out.
It's easy to find a TPMS sensor, they're in the wheels. But where is the antenna that they transmit to? On early vehicles that had a passive antenna, this was typically part of the keyless entry system and was mounted in the glass or part of the antenna assembly on the vehicle. But there are systems out there that are a little bit more advanced that are more or less active. These antennas can send out a signal to cause the sensor in the wheel to transmit. This exciter can cause that sensor to send the information when the vehicle is sitting still. But with these antennas, they have different locations on the vehicle. Some vehicles may have 4 of these antennas / exciters around the different wheel wells. Other ones can have it in unique positions. It may have 1 antenna in the rear, 2 in the front, or in some cases, the ignition switch on some Stellantis products, that is actually the antenna for the left front TPMS sensor. So just keep this in mind when you're diagnosing a system and also have a scan tool on hand to diagnose these.